Hello and welcome to today's practice. Today we're going to be learning how to get into our side crow. So first, if you need to have a look at the video of crow pose to have an understanding on our base in the hands. So make sure that you do warm up properly your wrist, shoulders, core activation, and work a lot on twisting because we do need those for our side crow. And when you're ready, just grab your blocks and your strap and let's gonna try it. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is to use 2 blocks and a strap. The strap, what we're gonna do is to make a little loop around your arms to help you keep your arms aligned with your shoulders so that the elbows are not splaying out. When the elbows splay out, you're doing an internal rotation on your upper arm, and these create compression on your neck and upper back and shorten this. It's not stable on the shoulder and quite likely you will not support your wrist properly. So just make a loop with your strap. So once you have your strap ready, just bring your strap above the elbows. And now what we're gonna do is to use 2 blocks. So what the block is gonna do is gonna help you keep your shoulders in one line, because one of the most common mistakes when you do your side crow is to dip one of the shoulders down. So this breaks the stability, it's not healthy for your body. So if you need to support your shoulders on a block as a starting point, do it. And use your strap as well if you feel that your elbows are moving sideways. So starting from squatting down position, what we're gonna do is to bring your hands outside your, for example, left thigh. So what we're gonna do is to bring the outer side of your left thigh, the one that is closer towards your knee, to rest on the back of your right tricep, your upper arm, okay? So what you want to do is to bring your arms up, then outside towards your left side and bring your hands down to the ground. So now from here, the same as with the crow, you're going to grip the mat with your fingertips and press the base of the knuckles down. Shift the weight towards the base of your toes, and now from here, left hip is going to touch the back of your left arm, and now just the weight blocks. Squeezing one towards each other, gazing forward, and slowly go down. So think that every time you twist, you're twisting around the navel. So you want hip on top of hip and the shoulders in one line. So basically from a seated position, you're doing your hands down to the ground, but twisting like this. Okay, and now the legs go towards the tricep, but this is the position of a side crow. So hip on top of hip, hips in one line, collarbone in another line. So we are twisting around the center, okay? So the blocks are brilliant to help you keep your shoulders in line. If your problem is that you're struggling with the lift, what you can do is to step on top of one block and then maybe use the other one to support your forehead if you are concerned of going too far forward. So I'm gonna put my block here. If you need 2 blocks, use 2 blocks. And again, what I'm gonna do is to bring your arms up, then twist around the navel, arms down. So when I bring my arms down, I'm already scooping my left thigh, the outside of my left thigh, towards the back of the right arm. And now from here, gonna go on my toes, bend the elbows, readjust the distance for your block if you're gonna use a block, and lift your feet up. Slowly go. So basically, use the strap to control the position of the elbows, use the blocks under the shoulders to help you stabilize the shoulders and to help you find a little bit of balance. And if you're struggling with the lifting, one block under your feet. Just make sure you try both sides. So let's gonna again squat from here with the inhale, lifting with the exhale, twist. Starting to scoop your outer right leg towards the back of your left arm. We are doing the other side, okay? And now use the blocks or no blocks. Bring your hands down to the ground. Hug your elbows towards each other. Again, you don't want the elbows out. Hug them in. Now from here, lift the heels up and start shifting the weight forward. I'm supporting the outside of my leg on the back of my arm. And go down. Once you're down, control. You're not dipping your right shoulder down. And slowly go down. So this is your side crow. First, make sure you have a good understanding of crow pose. Because in the crow pose, we work on the activation around the hips, the legs, and the stabilizing on the shoulders and the rooting of your hands. So for the side crow, it's exactly the same, but we're adding a twist, okay? So it's important to make sure your shoulders and your wrists are safe by hugging your forearms towards each other and activating through your hands. So this is all for today's arm balance mini tutorial. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message. Thank you so much. Namaste.